that run scheme has worked forever. Any coaching
Yeah.
staff that's adapted it or come out of that tree is
Well,
awesome
he
at running the
described
ball, right?
Rashad White monster year. What
Dude,
Scott
this
described.
is the Broncos who ran any running back for 1,000 yards. A Lindo Gary, a fucking
Right.
Mike Anderson, Terrell. No
Yeah.
matter who was back
Philip
there, it looked
Lindsay. Yeah, I
it
mean-
didn't matter. So
Yeah.
with that being said, I find it a little odd that Todd fired the people that he did, but he also didn't fire the offensive line coach. Don't those guys typically get hired by the OC? And if say Kubiak's the guy that they hire, would he not want to bring in his own guy who would know his team?
He might.
And
Yes,
all that
he
kind of
might.
blocking and all that. So
If
that
you read
could
the
be
if
another
you read
firing.
the Fab Five, you know that Scott said some of
I
these
haven't
guys
had
still
time.
might- some of these
Haven't
guys
had time.
still might move because the OC might say, "I want my guys."
Well, that's what I was
Yes.
asking.
Yeah, that could be the case. Now, I've not heard anything definitive. I've asked some questions like, is Goody and and Joe Gilbert, are they locks to stay here? And I've not heard a definitive yes or no. Does it mean that
What about Keith Armstrong, Scott? How's
the
that guy?
special teams coordinator?
Yeah, how is he still here?
That's a good question. I don't know. I like Keith Armstrong as a person. I love his press conference. He's very thorough. He's very detailed. The results, in my opinion, have not been what you want from a special teams coordinator. I would try to upgrade there. I'm with you on that. Now, again, with Goody and with Gilbert, we'll see. Sometimes you're right. The offensive coordinator does want to bring in his own offensive line coaches. And the reason is simple, because you have 11 players on offense. The majority of them are offensive linemen. You have 5 offensive linemen, right? And most you're going to have is 4 wide receivers. The most tight ends you're going to have is 3. The most running backs you're going to have on the field is 2. You're only going to have 1 quarterback. But you got 5 offensive linemen every single down. And so that's just a massive part of your offense. And it all starts up front, whether you're passing the ball or running it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they stay, if the new offensive coordinator says, yeah, I can work with these guys and whatever, or maybe he wants to demand that he bring in some of his own people. We'll see.